Now, Rebecca actually woke up in the inn along with everybody else, who actually have a lot of bad sleeping habit they actually have, in which we actually seen on the outside of Digilus, where we actually see Witch and Sister Ivory is checking on Hermit, which we actually real wants to know what actually happened and why she closed her heart, because they actually have faith in Shiki and the others that they will fix her, and we can actually see that we can tell that Witch is worried, and Witch Sister Ivory told Witch to look at the screen, and they actually saw data hidden in the system in which they've been hacked. But their security on Eden is perfect, in which we need to know when Hermit is here. But we actually can tell because we need to figure out how it's going to damage the people in Digilus. For that, we'll actually have to figure out because back in Digilus, we see Shiki and others headed north to find Hermit, in which the information they got was actually clear, as they actually realized they need to go there right away. And they actually been encounter a beast in which they actually knew they actually was have encountered a talking beast. In fact, he actually is not bad, but he actually is helpful. In which they actually give him, I mean, they actually are given a side mission by him to retrieve a hidden treasure, which that's actually a good idea. But in fact, they actually are being warned by this creature because the town of Crystal is actually in trouble because he heard rumors about the mass killer Javos. He actually showed himself in Chrysalis because I think that was the character we actually saw in the last chapter, because he was actually the one who been killing NPC, but he haven't been banned for it because he actually have a reason for him to be banned. I mean, for not be banned, because Chrysalis is actually in chaos, in which a lovely town that's covered in jewels. But now every player in NPC are all been murdered, in which the flag have been ruined, in which the monster has no other choice but to run, in which we actually can tell that he's about to run. However, we actually seen Shiki asking him about the whereabouts of Hermit, in which we actually seen him know her, in which he actually seen her often on the hill outside the city, which we actually realize they're going to Chrysalis for they're actually going to get Herman back. As we see the destruction of Krista, we actually seen a person being killed because he would actually have code coming out of his body. And as the sight actually kills him, we can tell that this actually is the work of Jamilov, the mass killer, as we've seen his appearance right now, as he laughing about it because his face actually have cracks on the left side of his face and wore a mohawk and actually carried a scythe, because that's actually how we seen him encountered with Shiki and the others, in which we actually can see that we're going to see a fight, as we've seen many of bodies being impaled on the pole, which Shiki actually came up there and tried to save him, but he told them that they're dead, in which he actually introduced himself as the chosen player. And we actually can see that he's going to kill them all because he's actually going to fight Shiki in an upcoming battle. Meanwhile, in the hill, we seen Hermit actually told Ziggy that he's a liar, in which machines do have hearts, but humans don't. And we can actually going to find out what Hermit actually mean by that. Now we can actually tell that we actually seen the first appearance of Jamilov, and we can actually tell that he's a vicious killer, and he really should be banned for killing non-playable characters. We can actually see him doing so, but we actually seen the scene where Hermit told Shiki that he is a liar. But we should actually need to know what that message does mean, and we're gonna find out in the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment up what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy joining here saying sign out. Laters.